Hey, what's going on YouTube fam? Jeff Falla here, back at it again with another video. And for today's video, I'm just going to be going over pretty much an update of how my life's been going. I finished my 3-month nursing orientation this week. And I just wanted to go through everything, let you guys know how it was and how I'm doing right now. So definitely stay tuned and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so to start, I'm working right now as a tele-nurse or telemetry or cardiac nurse right now in South Florida, down in the Fort Lauderdale area. So we provide care to patients with cardiac diseases like congestive heart failure, chest pain, or heart attacks, but we'll also see a lot of patients with different disease processes like renal failure, kidney stones, stroke, appendicitis, GI bleed, and so on and so on. Basically, we get whatever the ER sends up unless they require closer, more critical monitoring like one-to-one patient-nurse interaction. So those patients might go up to an ICU or a step-down ICU. So at the hospital I work for, telemetry nurses usually get a patient ratio of 5 patients or 6 patients to 1 nurse. And you know, things can get really hectic when you're taking care of 5 to 6 patients with different varying levels of diseases and ages. Sometimes it can get really overwhelming. It gets overwhelming. Like I know for me at first, it was overwhelming. I was just like, what do I do? But like with anything, it gets better over time and I feel a lot more comfortable now than I did before. So at my hospital, I got hired as a night nurse, and my hospital has a pretty good orientation program for new nurses that lasts about 3 months. So for the first 3 months, you have to work the day pretty much because that's when the hospital is like awake pretty much. Everything is happening. So that's going to be the best opportunity for you to learn as a new nurse. And day shift started from about 6:45 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And let me tell you, I pretty much hated days, like legit hated it with a passion, okay? And that's mostly because I had to wake up early. I'm not a morning person, so I would be waking up like around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning just to get ready to drive down to work and be there by like 6:45 to clock in. So yeah, I wasn't really about that life. And the second reason I didn't like day shift was just because of like how busy the hospital was at day shift. Like when I said the hospital is awake during day shift, it is like awake, literally awake, and it's trying to kill all the nurses. Just kidding, kinda not really. So as a nurse, we walk around with these little phones, and yeah, during the day, that thing does not stop ringing. Doctors, other healthcare professionals, patient families, patients, everyone's trying to get in contact with you during the day. Like it's just non-stop calling. Honestly, there are days when you just want to take the phone and just throw it across the room or throw it against the wall or something, just destroy it. But as I said before, even that too becomes like second nature. Over the course of that first month, it was just like overwhelming, and then like gradually just goes down to like the point where you're like, okay, this happens every day. I'm just gonna get used to it now, and that's it. Yeah, you just get used to it. And pretty much after the fourth week, I was having 5 patients, and basically my preceptor would take on the 6th patient if we had 6 patients that day. And yeah, 5 patients for me, 1 patient for her, and then I just ask her questions pretty much whenever I had any, and those were my patients. And then eventually I moved to night shift where I had pretty much 6 patients. I had the full team. And for me, night shift was about 6:45 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And I liked night shift a lot better than day shift because, mostly because the hospital is like dead quiet like at night. There's nobody there except pretty much us and the patients and the nursing aides and a few techs also, but yeah. A lot more chill. Well, slightly more chill. Just like day shift, a lot of things can happen at night. Your patient can fall trying to get up and go to the bathroom. They can have a stroke. Their blood sugar could drop and they could slip into hypoglycemic coma. So yeah, a lot of stuff can happen just like in days. There are a lot less personnel in the hospital at night, so you gotta monitor your patients a little more. And honestly, I feel I've been very lucky in the fact that I've been hired at a hospital with an amazing new nurse orientation program, as well as great preceptors and nursing staff and just great staff in general. And due to this, my transition from student nurse to actual nurse has been a relatively smooth one, and couldn't have asked for anything better. You know, every step of the way, no matter what floor I was on, I have always had an amazing preceptor that was super friendly and open and approachable, and I could just ask whatever question I had to ask and they would help out, which is great because I knew the people that I worked with had my back in case I ever needed them. So for me so far, the best part of being a nurse has been pretty much the patient interaction. I mean, honestly, it's crazy to me how much of a bond you could form with the patient in such a short period of time, and I've gotten to meet a lot of cool people in my short time in the hospital. I mean, even the patients that speak like no English, they've just been like cool as hell. Because I know at my hospital we have a lot of Spanish speakers, and yeah, sometimes they'll have a full out conversation with you in Spanish and you're just like, okay. Be right back. Let me go grab someone to translate, okay? But you know, they're still super cool patients, and you know, they try to teach you some Spanish by the end of the day, and I try to teach them some English, but yeah. All in all, definitely great patients. Now, the scheduling as a nurse can also be a little difficult to get used to also. I know for me, whenever I get off a night shift, as soon as I get home, I go right to sleep. And then somehow I always wake up just in time to like wake up, go shower, and go back to work. And this will repeat if I'm working days back to back, but generally it's really doable. Nothing like too crazy, and the days that you have off are just like amazing. So as a nurse, generally you work 3 days and then you have 4 days off. So now that I get to make my own schedule, I get to pick the days that I want to work. So I don't know. Right now I'm thinking I'll do 3 days straight and then just have 4 days off to do whatever. And we're gonna see how that goes. I'm also liking the work 2 days, 1 day off, and then work the next day and then have 2 days off after that. So we'll see. So now that I've worked a few shifts by myself without a preceptor, I can honestly say that I feel a lot more comfortable than when I first started. Not to say that I'm like 100% comfortable and like I can handle anything that happens to me, but I just feel like right now I'm in a good space, and you know, I'll just take things as they come. And so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. If you found this video interesting, let me know. I can do future videos explaining other nursing stuff if you want. So yeah, definitely smash that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oops.